They haven't quite been as much rabbit package, as you're saying, as they were a year ago.
Right.
Obviously with Ingram, but they've been very talented up front. There's no question about that, and they're playing a lot of man free. Again, that's kind of been the same thing we've said each week. They play their safety extremely deep and try not to let anything get behind him, and try to out-physically get on the edge. They feel like they can play the run with the guys they got up front and man you up, and they've had a lot of success with that this year. I think defensive front-wise, this is as good a defensive front as we've seen. Obviously, we all know about Clowney and the caliber of player that he is, maybe one of the best in the country. Absolutely, I mean, they're doing a few things different than they did last year, but they're still playing their 4 down, and they'll get in some odd and some of their 3rd down package.
What do they do different than, say, Florida State as with their front 4?
Well, it's kind of hard to say. I mean, Florida State, they did a lot more movement. South Carolina hadn't quite moved their guys quite as much as what we've seen over the last few weeks. They for the most part, they're still both a base 4 down team. Where Florida State played 2 safeties deep with man underneath it. They're playing 1 safety deep a lot of the time with the extra hat in the box. That's what they're trying to get to, and that's what they want to be. I mean, that's who they are.
And they do anything special with DJ Swearingen, the safety?
Well, actually, they put him all over the field. I mean, he's played corner, he's played nickel Sam, he's played safety. I mean, he's put him all over the field, and the last few games he's played back deep as the deep safety, and kind of let him, just kind of be that guy back there, not letting anything get deep, and kind of letting him flow to the ball.
No, I see a couple times they put Clowney down as a tackle. Do you think
they
did?
They moved him around as well. Obviously they won't put him at defensive end, and that's where his base position is. But they'll put him at nose. They'll put him at tackle. When they go to their eye, they'll put him at their nose look. And we've seen him pretty much play all across the front. And then there's times that they'll let him be a stand-up guy. So they do a good job of moving him around and trying to create mismatches with him.
What do you remember about last year's game of Columbia? It seemed like there hasn't been a team that has shut you guys down offensively as much as they did. I think 153 yards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, just going back to last year and kind of reflecting back on it as we did a week ago against State, and then again, this week. I mean, I think that we went down there. We had an opportunity early in the game. Had a drop touchdown, which would have really given us a lot more momentum. We knew going in last year that they were extremely physical up front and very veteran in the secondary at the corners, and I think that's the biggest thing that I remember the most out of it. We had some success running the ball at times, and we had some drops, but that's about it. I mean, it wasn't a whole lot of pretty out of it, I'll tell you that.